Good morning on this self-sequester Wednesday. Hope everyone's doing well. This is going to be a different experience for a while. Uh, anyway, I'm going to share my fifth story in my eagerly anticipated series of theater bloopers. This one, I actually told to Jessica Goldman for a story she did for Houston Press, but as I always feel, these things are better told from the, voice. So I'm going to voice it for you, you lucky people. Um, this was a production of Die Mommy Die, Charles Busch's wonderful comedy that we did at Theater Lab several, God, was the 90s? Was it the 90s? I don't know. Time. Anyway, the I played a woman. As I've done three of Charles Busch's women over the years, and some of the best times I've ever had in the theater, just because he writes such funny material, and it's just fun to get to send up all these, glamour queens from Hollywood's past. Anyway, I was playing this character named Angela Andrews who had a secret, and a movie star who wasn't necessarily all that talented. And she was trying to bump off her husband. And so in the scene, I've decided I'm going to do it. I'm going to kill him. And so it's a very darkened stage. And I enter and I have a vial of poison. And, I come in and it's just very film noir, and it's a very dramatic moment where I hold the vial up to the light and just look sort of horrified, and am I going to do this? And yeah, it's just really dramatic. And anyway, so on the stage there were these columns, marble columns, like three or four of them, to depict the sort of lavish lifestyle of these people, and they were in reality made from cardboard tubes that had been painted to look like marble. But they looked substantial and they looked real. And so in the scene, I come in with my vial and I'm, being very furtive and afraid, and I hear somebody coming. So I back up and to hide against one of the columns. Well, on this particular night, I guess through, a couple of weeks of the run, the base of this one column had gotten loose. So when I backed up against it, it gave way, and I fell on my ass. And what was really made it funny too was that I was in this really tight skirted, calf-length dress that I couldn't really, even in the best of situations, I wouldn't have been able to save myself. But in this, being on heels and in this dress, it was a very awkward fall right onto my tush. And immediately I fell out. It was funny, the audience fell out. And to add insult to injury, I stood up laughing and took a hold of the column with my hands, and I popped it back into place with my high-heeled foot. And that just tickled me even more, and the audience too. They were fun. They were just hysterically laughing. Theater, these things, they happen. But it was like the night that everything went wrong, because at the end of the very same performance, there was a scene where I have to pull a gun on somebody, and so I pull the gun out, hold it up, and for whatever reason, the ammunition chamber on the little pistol fell open and fell off the gun. It had gotten loose completely and fell to the floor. And so anybody who's remembers the old Theater Lab is a very tiny space. And so I'm standing literally between two people in that one aisle over by, if you remember where the door was. And I mean, I can reach out and grab shoulders of the people on either side of me. And this, thing falls to the floor again. And it was just at this point, it's like, oh my God, what else can go wrong? So I looked down at the guy who was sitting right next to me, and I said, this just hasn't been my night, which got a big laugh. Anyway, it was a very funny turn of events, a hysterical night. When things go wrong, they're not supposed to, and if they, in a drama that's really bad, in a high-flying comedy like Die Mommy Die, it's delicious. And I will never forget it. And I know there are people out there who saw it who say they still remember that night. Very funny stuff. Anyway, so there's story number 5. And there are more. I've got more. I keep remembering more, you lucky people. So to conclude, I just want to say, stay positive, people, and stay calm. This is a really good time for reflecting and just sort of centering. And I think that may be what the world is trying to tell us right now. Just slow down and take a moment and just be. We're always pushing ahead, always, trying to get to the next spot, and it's nice to just be. So there's that little wisdom from your friend this morning. So stay positive, and find something creative to do. I love the fact that everybody seems to be sharing right now. It's a very good thing. So there you go. Have a great Wednesday, and again, sending love, and until next time, which could be very soon. Might be this afternoon. No, I wouldn't do that to you. All right, take care. Bye-bye.